The top 10 states with the highest number of unauthorized immigrants in the U.S. These states are a testament to the important role immigrants play in shaping our economy, culture, and society. But this is just the beginning. The debate on immigration is far from over, and we'll be keeping a close eye on how these numbers evolve. If you want to dive deeper into more fascinating maps and insights, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned with Map Picks channel for more exciting content. Hello to Map Picks YouTube channel followers. Welcome back to another exciting video where we uncover fascinating facts, stats, and trends across the map. Today, we're diving into a topic that's shaping the future of the United States, the top 10 states with the highest number of illegal immigrants. Stay tuned to discover where these communities are thriving and how they're impacting the economy and culture. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell, and stay with us until the end. You won't want to miss this. Number 10, Washington. We begin our countdown in the stunning state of Washington, home to roughly 300,000 unauthorized immigrants. Known for its beautiful landscapes, booming tech industry, and, of course, coffee culture, Washington has become a magnet for newcomers over the years. But what makes this state so appealing to immigrants? Washington's agricultural industry is one of the largest drivers of immigration. This state is famous for its fruit orchards and berry farms, particularly apples and raspberries. These farms rely on immigrant labor, particularly during harvest season. That means hard-working individuals from around the world, including Latin America, Southeast Asia, and beyond, help feed much of the country's population. And while agriculture is important, the state's tech industry has also seen explosive growth. Washington is home to tech giants like Microsoft and Amazon, offering job opportunities to a diverse workforce. Many immigrants in Washington fill essential roles in tech, retail, and service industries. Seattle itself is an incredibly diverse city, with immigrant communities from across the globe contributing to the city's unique vibe. Washington's progressive immigration policies play a crucial role in attracting and retaining immigrant populations. The state is known for its welcoming environment, offering undocumented individuals opportunities to pursue higher education and access healthcare services. While Washington's immigrant population is vital to its economy, its future is not without challenges. As the state continues to grow, discussions about immigration reform, worker protections, and equitable access to resources are more important than ever. But one thing is clear. Washington's immigrant communities are integral to the state's identity and success. Number 9. Massachusetts. Next up, let's travel to New England, Massachusetts. Known for its rich history and world-renowned universities, Massachusetts is home to approximately 300,000 unauthorized immigrants. But what attracts people to this northeastern state? Massachusetts has a long tradition of being a welcoming place for immigrants. From the arrival of early European settlers to waves of new arrivals from Latin America, Asia, and Africa, the state's history is a tapestry of cultures. Today, many of the state's undocumented immigrants come from countries like Brazil, the Dominican Republic, and Haiti. In Massachusetts, immigrants play a crucial role in the healthcare sector. With many working as nurses, home care aides, and physicians, they help support one of the most advanced healthcare systems in the country. Similarly, many undocumented individuals work in construction, hospitality, and education, filling jobs that keep the state running smoothly. Massachusetts stands out for its commitment to providing undocumented immigrants with access to critical services. The state allows many immigrants to attend public colleges and universities at in-state tuition rates, making higher education accessible to a broader range of people. Additionally, Massachusetts offers health care to undocumented individuals through state-funded programs, helping improve public health and community well-being. Massachusetts is known for its immigrant-friendly policies. There's always room for improvement. As debates around immigration policy continue to unfold, the state faces challenges in balancing resources, providing services, and ensuring fair labor practices for all residents. Number 8. North Carolina. Welcome to the Tar Heel State, North Carolina. With an estimated 325,000 unauthorized immigrants, North Carolina has quickly become one of the most significant destinations for immigrants in the South. But what's drawing people to this state? The state's agricultural industry is one of the main reasons for the growing number of undocumented immigrants. From tobacco and sweet potatoes to poultry and livestock, immigrants contribute significantly to the state's agriculture, particularly in rural areas. North Carolina's booming economy also offers job opportunities in other industries, like construction and manufacturing. Immigrants fill essential roles in building the state's infrastructure and keeping factories running smoothly. Cities like Charlotte have also become major financial hubs, with immigrants playing an essential role in hospitality and retail. North Carolina's growing immigrant population has sparked discussions on resource allocation, particularly in areas like education and healthcare. While the state has been slow to adopt policies that benefit undocumented immigrants, many local governments and organizations are working to support immigrant communities through advocacy, legal services, and social programs. North Carolina's immigrant communities are a vibrant part of the state's social fabric. With diverse groups from Central America, Mexico, and Asia, North Carolina is beginning to appreciate the rich cultural diversity these newcomers bring. Number 7. Georgia. Next, we're heading to Georgia, the Peach State. With around 350,000 unauthorized immigrants, Georgia has seen a sharp rise in its immigrant population. But how did Georgia become such an immigrant hotspot? Agriculture has been a driving force in Georgia's growth. Known for its peaches, peanuts, and poultry, Georgia's vast farms rely on immigrant labor to keep the fields productive. Every year, thousands of immigrants, many of whom are undocumented, arrive to help with harvests, playing a crucial role in the state's agricultural output. But agriculture is not the only sector driving Georgia's economy. Atlanta, the state's largest city, is a hub for manufacturing, logistics, and services. Immigrants contribute to Georgia's success in these industries, often working in warehouses, construction, and food processing. Despite Georgia's strong reliance on immigrant labor, the state's immigration policies have been a source of tension. Immigration debates here have sparked major political conversations, especially in terms of education, healthcare access, and worker rights. Immigrant communities in Georgia, however, continue to advocate for more inclusive policies and better access to services. Have you ever visited Georgia or seen the impact of immigration firsthand? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for the next part of this list. Number 6. Illinois. Next, we're heading to the heart of the Midwest, Illinois. With approximately 400,000 unauthorized immigrants, Illinois is home to one of the most diverse populations in the country. But what makes Illinois so attractive to immigrants, both authorized and unauthorized? Illinois, and particularly Chicago, has long been a hub for immigrants. The city's neighborhoods are melting pots of cultures, where people from all over the world come to find a new home. While historically, Chicago attracted waves of immigrants from Europe, today it's Latin American, Eastern European, and Asian communities that make up a large portion of the undocumented population. Illinois' economy relies heavily on industries like construction, manufacturing, and healthcare, all of which employ a significant number of immigrants. In fact, many undocumented immigrants in Illinois work in high-demand sectors such as construction and warehousing, where labor shortages often drive the need for workers. The healthcare sector is another critical area where undocumented immigrants play a huge role. Many work in hospitals, clinics, and elder care facilities. In fact, immigrant labor is so essential that many employers find it difficult to function without it. Despite their significant contributions, many of these workers face challenges like lack of health care access, lower wages, and job insecurity. Illinois has generally been a progressive state in terms of immigrant rights. Chicago, in particular, has embraced policies that support immigrants, providing protections like sanctuary city status and access to some public services, regardless of immigration status. However, as with many states, these policies are constantly being debated, especially when it comes to issues like social services and education. Ultimately, Illinois's immigrant communities contribute significantly to the local economy, culture, and identity of the state. However, the ongoing debate about immigration policy in Illinois mirrors larger national conversations about border security, undocumented labor, and immigration reform. What are your thoughts on immigration in Illinois? Do you think the state does enough to support its immigrant population? Drop your comments below and make sure to subscribe for more insights on the top immigrant states. Number 5. New Jersey. Next up, we're heading to New Jersey, one of the most densely populated states in the U.S., with around 450,000 unauthorized immigrants. Situated right next to the Big Apple, New Jersey has become a prime destination for immigrants seeking a better life. But why is this state so attractive? New Jersey's proximity to New York City makes it an appealing choice for immigrants looking for work. Many of the state's undocumented immigrants come from Latin American countries, especially Mexico, the Dominican Republic, and Ecuador. The state also has significant Asian and Middle Eastern communities, making it one of the most ethnically diverse in the country. Like its neighbor New York, New Jersey's economy is built on industries that heavily rely on immigrant labor. Construction, hospitality, and retail sectors are especially dependent on workers who often lack legal status. Whether it's cleaning hotel rooms, working in factories, or building new skyscrapers, undocumented workers are an essential part of the workforce. New Jersey's immigrant-friendly policies also make it a welcoming environment for unauthorized immigrants. The state has made efforts to provide access to education, health care, and other services for its immigrant population. Despite challenges, New Jersey has become a haven for many who find economic opportunity here. However, the increasing number of unauthorized immigrants in New Jersey has also led to heated debates about resource allocation, particularly in areas like education and health care. With limited state resources, how does New Jersey balance the needs of its growing immigrant population with the needs of long-time residents? Undocumented immigrants contribute immensely to New Jersey's economy and culture, from running small businesses to providing essential labor in industries across the state. They play a vital role. But with this increased immigrant population, the state must navigate both the benefits and challenges of immigration. What's your take on New Jersey's approach to immigrants? Do you think other states should follow its example? Let us know in the comments, and if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Number 4. New York. Now let's head to the city that never sleeps, New York. Home to around 600,000 unauthorized immigrants, New York has long been a symbol of hope and opportunity for newcomers. But what makes the Empire State such a top destination for immigrants? New York City, often called the melting pot of the world, is home to a rich mix of cultures. People from all over the globe flock to New York, seeking new opportunities and a better life. Whether it's Latin Americans working in construction and service industries or Asians running small businesses, New York's immigrant population is an integral part of the city's identity. Much like New Jersey, New York's economy relies heavily on immigrant labor. From skyscrapers rising in Manhattan to the bustling food service industry, immigrants fill essential roles in nearly every sector. Undocumented workers often find themselves in physically demanding jobs with long hours and low wages, but they are the backbone of New York's economy. New York's policies are some of the most immigrant-friendly in the country. The city provides protections for undocumented individuals, offering sanctuary status and access to health care, education, and other essential services. The state has long been a leader in supporting immigrants' rights, with local officials continuing to advocate for fair treatment and protections. But New York's immigrant-friendly policies are not without controversy. Issues like overcrowded schools, limited affordable housing, and competition for jobs have led to debates over how to balance the needs of immigrants with the city's overall growth. Despite these challenges, New York's immigrant communities remain resilient and resourceful. They not only fill vital economic roles, but also contribute to the cultural fabric of the city. New York is a symbol of how immigrants help shape the identity and success of a state. New York is a city of contrasts, and the role of immigrants is at the heart of it all. What's your opinion on New York's immigration policies? Share your thoughts below, and stay tuned for the next states in our countdown. Number 3. Florida. Now, let's head down south to the Sunshine State, Florida. With an estimated 900,000 unauthorized immigrants, Florida has seen a sharp increase in its immigrant population, especially from Latin America and the Caribbean. But what draws so many to this sunny state? Florida's agricultural industry is one of the state's largest economic sectors, and it heavily relies on immigrant labor to function. The state's vast citrus farms, sugarcane fields, and vegetable production require an extensive workforce to meet the demands of the market. With a climate ideal for year-round growing, Florida produces much of the nation's citrus, especially oranges, as well as sugarcane, tomatoes, and strawberries. To keep up with this massive production, the state needs a labor force that can handle physically demanding work in the fields. Undocumented immigrants are often the backbone of Florida's farming industry, working long hours under challenging conditions to ensure that crops are harvested and shipped to markets across the U.S. From early mornings in citrus orchards to laboring in the heat of sugar cane fields, many of these workers take on jobs that local residents are unwilling to fill. Their efforts are essential to the success of Florida's agricultural economy, which would face significant labor shortages without the contributions of undocumented workers. Despite their vital role, these workers often face precarious and difficult circumstances. Number 2. Texas. Welcome to the Lone Star State, Texas. With an estimated 1.6 million unauthorized immigrants, Texas stands out as one of the largest immigrant hubs in the United States. But why does Texas have such a large number of undocumented immigrants, and what role do they play in the state? Texas's proximity to the U.S.-Mexico border makes it one of the most significant points of entry for unauthorized immigrants. People from across Latin America, particularly Mexico, have long crossed into Texas seeking work and better opportunities. The state's location is a key factor in its immigrant population. Many enter through border towns and make their way to cities like Houston, San Antonio, and Dallas. Texas's economy is highly reliant on immigrant labor, especially in agriculture, construction, and oil extraction. The state's agricultural industry, from cattle ranching to produce farming, is massive, and immigrants make up a significant portion of the workforce. They are also key players in construction, working on everything from residential buildings to infrastructure projects across the state. But Texas is not just about farming and construction. Cities like Houston are major international business hubs, and many immigrants find work in retail, hospitality, and healthcare sectors. Undocumented workers contribute to maintaining the state's large energy sector as well, providing labor for the oil and gas industries as well as for local businesses. In addition to its economic contributions, Texas's immigrant communities add rich cultural diversity. The state has a long history of Mexican influence, especially in food, language, and traditions. Texas is known for its vibrant Mexican-American communities, especially in cities like San Antonio, where the blend of cultures is evident in everyday life. However, the relationship between Texas and its undocumented immigrant population is complex. On one hand, the state's economy relies heavily on immigrant labor, but on the other, the issue of illegal immigration remains a heated topic in Texas politics. Immigration reform, border security, and the rights of undocumented immigrants have sparked ongoing debates that influence both state and national policies. What do you think about the role of immigrants in Texas's economy? Are stricter border policies the solution, or is reform needed? Let us know your thoughts below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more on this fascinating topic. Number 1, California. And now, the state that tops the list, California. With an astounding 1.9 million unauthorized immigrants, California has the largest immigrant population in the country. But why is California such a popular destination for immigrants, both legal and undocumented? California is a state of extremes. From its tech industry in Silicon Valley to its agriculture in the Central Valley. It's a state where industries ranging from technology to agriculture rely on immigrant labor, and the large immigrant population has become an essential part of the state's identity. For decades, California has been a beacon of opportunity for immigrants from all over the world, especially from Latin America. The agriculture industry in California is a massive force driving its economy. From picking fruits and vegetables to working in vineyards, immigrants, many of whom are unauthorized, make up a huge portion of the labor force. Central California is home to many undocumented workers who harvest the state's crops, which help feed the nation. But agriculture is only one part of the picture. California is also a global hub for technology, innovation, and entertainment. Silicon Valley, the world's tech capital, attracts a large number of highly skilled workers, many of whom are immigrants. Whether in software development, engineering, or design, immigrants play an essential role in driving California's tech industry. The entertainment industry is another key player in California's economy. Hollywood, located in Los Angeles, continues to be the heart of global film and television production, and immigrants contribute to all aspects of the entertainment industry, from acting to production, set design, and behind-the-scenes jobs. California's immigrant communities are not just workers. They are integral to the cultural fabric of the state. With its rich diversity, California celebrates festivals, cuisine, and traditions from across the globe. From Mexican tacos to Chinese New Year, the state's immigrant communities have shaped its identity in profound ways. However, California's large undocumented population brings challenges as well. The state has implemented several policies to support undocumented immigrants, like providing health care and education access. But the ongoing debates about immigration laws, border control, and reform persist. California has long been at the forefront of these discussions, and the issues surrounding undocumented immigration are complex and multifaceted. Despite these challenges, California's approach to immigration is a model of inclusion, supporting immigrant rights and striving for social justice. As the most populous state in the U.S., California continues to play a critical role in shaping national discussions on immigration policy. California may be the top state in terms of unauthorized immigrants, but what does this mean for the future? What do you think the state and the country should do to address the complexities of immigration? Share your thoughts below, and be sure to hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. And there you have it, the top 10 states with the highest number of unauthorized immigrants in the U.S. From Washington to California, we've seen how immigrants contribute to the economy, culture, and growth of these states. But the debate surrounding immigration remains an ongoing and critical issue for the nation. As the U.S. continues to navigate the complexities of immigration, these states will undoubtedly continue to play a central role in shaping the future. What do you think the future holds for immigration policy in the U.S.? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel Map Picks for more insightful videos on immigration, tourism, travel, geography, demographics with numbers, and the stories behind exploring the world. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next deep dive.